welcome to. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up.
All right, welcome back. Oh, not Bailey. That's not Bailey, is it? So who do I have with me now?
I am Brendon Brooks.
A lot of us know Rendon, don't we? Do you go by Rendon? You go Ren?
Usually Ren.
Yeah, I hear a lot of it. I just started calling you Ren just because it felt right, you know? But great shooting out there. Wow.
Thank you.
So we did announce it incorrectly. We thought and hoped that she had beat Connor, but there was one arrow that was just out.
1 point, yes. It came down to a judge's call on my arrow and just out.
Just out. Hey, still amazing job. You'll be shooting for $500 this afternoon.
Wow.
And against your buddy,
Yeah,
Logan. I mean, what are the odds?
Yeah.
What are the?
We've been training together, same coach for 4 or 5 years. So.
Yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun to watch. We've got platforms down there. We're gonna have cameras in your face. It is gonna be pretty exciting. We have so those platforms you see down there that they're on.
Yes.
Those are the shooting platforms. So
okay.
once this finishes, so we're doing the Olympic recurve right now. So as you can see, hold on a second. Sorry about that. I should just let Rendon, newbie here, just keep talking.
Okay, then.
Actually, you're not a noob. You did one yesterday a little bit.
I sat up here for a little bit yesterday with Jordan.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, it was fun.
Have you ever done anything like this?
No,
You have
definitely not.
Never
No,
done anything like this?
Never.
But how fun is this?
It is really cool.
Isn't
I
it?
love seeing your spread and your setup.
Yeah, thank you. This setup, and everybody makes fun of me with my setup, but we have 3 4K cameras on. We have 2 on the Archers, 1 on us, and then we have a couple HD wireless cameras that are down there so that we can see them as they're at their belts. We have this afternoon, when we go to the finals, we will be setting up platforms. We'll be setting up cameras. We'll have an extra 4K camera that will be sticking on the target, so we'll be able to see the arrows.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Maybe you won't call the arrows wrong this time.
Right. Yeah, don't go listen to that. I was like, woo, Brendon won. And now we're going to have to backtrack a little bit. But still amazing shooting. How fun is that? We had 43 archers, and now we're down to 4.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think it's a win. I think this has been a win so far. The timing has been a little off.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a couple hours.
A little bit behind track.
Compound, and I should have known. Compound's slow at everything they do.
That's
right?
fair. That's fair.
It's fair, right? So it's 5 ends. Recurve, there's not 5 ends. There could be 3 ends, and we're done. And it just speeds up.
How does the recurve work?
So it is match play. So if you win, if you score, you shoot 3 arrows, and you win, you get 2 points.
Oh,
And so if you win 3 times in a row, you're done. You move on.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I like that. Why don't we do that?
I know, right? That way, if you have a bad round, it's not bad. Like you're not playing
you can
catch
come
up.
back from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of fun watching you shoot down there. You'll have to go back and watch it and see how you did under the pressure.
Okay, I will. I'm sure I looked like just absolutely shaking in the wind.
No, you were like a rock out there, a rock. Yeah. So as whoops, I keep hitting that wrong button. We have a couple HD cameras, we can zoom in on them, which was really nice. Even with these HD cameras, as far away as they are, we were able to zoom in, and you could tell if they were in there or not. for the most part. Obviously, it wasn't
the most
perfect because we did screw up one of your arrows. We have, let's see. So there's almost 20 people out there watching right now. It will pick up this afternoon, I think. Once we actually get to the finals,
Yes.
it will be. We should have a lot of people watching. They'll be excited about that. My guess is it will be probably around 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. before we do the shoot-offs. We will start with bare bow. It will go quick because it's just head-to-head, 2 rounds for bare bow, or two competitions for bare bow, gold and bronze, and the same for compound, same for recurve.
Are we going to run the bronze and gold medal matches at the same time?
No, we will not. They will be shooting off a platform, so we'll shoot bronze first. And once they're done, then the gold match will step up and do their shoot-off as well at that time. So we have, you see Rick Stonebreaker there. He is a bare bow shooter that decided to shoot in the recurve division. Why not, right?
Hey, props to him.
Yeah, he shot in the bare bow and recurve, or bare bow division. He is in the finals, and then he decided to shoot recurve as well. Shoot a lot of arrows this weekend, a lot of competition arrows. Which, how nervous were you? Were you pretty nervous?
Yes, definitely. As the matches went on, we got further and further. Nerves just hiked up all the way.
Right. Crazy, right? So if you don't know Brendon, she is one of the up-and-coming archers here in Texas. She is 15?
15, yes.
15 years old, and just put it down on a lot of good archers. You beat a pro. One of them was a pro.
Have, yes.
Yeah. You did today. So this is pretty awesome seeing you move along. There's Jordan Miner. She's been doing live feeds with me. We were worn out yesterday. Yesterday evening was a long day. These first rounds are going to be hopefully quick because if you can see down there, let's go ahead and see if you can see the targets. You see, Brendon, where there's no target next to them.
Yes.
That means that person was a no-show, and they got a freebie.
Yes, we had a lot of no-shows in the beginning of the compound.
Yes. Those higher ranking ones, I guess people decided, you know what, I don't want to go shoot against everybody. But when we got to the top 32, every spot was taken.
Yes.
So here we go. You can already see. Let me go ahead and pull up some paperwork here and see if I can figure out who is who.
Ooh, gotta pull out the spreadsheet.
I know. Let's go ahead and go to the top 64, or the 64 bracket. There is, of course, there's no lane assignments out there. So what's going to happen is we're going to, when we get down to the 1/16th, we're going to go ahead and have somebody update this document for us real quick so that we can see where we are with bail assignments. And I'll get somebody down there to do it because it's going to be very hard for you and I to figure out who is who.
Yes.
When it comes to compound, I knew 90% of the people. Even with bare bow, I knew a lot of those. Olympic recurve, I'm looking down there. I know very few. I mean, I know more than I'm leading on to, but maybe half. I probably know about half the people down there.
I think I know about 3 people.
So even less than me.
Yes. But you've been around a lot more. You're a shop owner, so.
That's right. I'm older, wiser. So you've shot some big tournaments.
Yes, I have.
You have.
Quite a few.
Let's talk about what is your favorite discipline when shooting.
Definitely NFAA field.
Yep, I know that you're a big field shooter.
Yes, I love it so much.
What are your plans this year for outdoor coming up with field?
Well, it's kind of, TFAA has thrown a wrench in it because they have planned the state field tournament on top of an ASA Pro-Am. And I'm also big into ASA, so I'm going to be shooting the ASA Pro-Am, trying to get Shooter of the Year standings there.
There you go. And that's where I think, nothing against TFAA, but, I mean, if you're going to have to pick between the two tournaments, you're going to pick ASA.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about or know much about the USA Archery Field event that's coming up?
I have. I've been thinking about it. I haven't ever had an opportunity to practice it before. Definitely a new discipline for me, but I would like to give it a try at some point.
Yeah. So NFA USA Archery Field, it's a I believe it's a world event this year.
Yes, it is world qualifications this year.
And Ryan, I think he wants to try and do that this year. So we're thinking about making that trek up there and getting ready for that. He really likes field. TFAA field, those dates never line up for us.
Never.
Never.
I can agree with that too.
Like every year we're just like, you know what? We're going to hit as many as we can. We hit Buffalo, like the one here in Houston, and that's it.
We'll usually make it to the Irving Bow Hunters and Cowtown Bowmen, and that's about it.
Yeah. We made it to the Waco one last year, and we were doing it just for fun, you know.
And that's what field is. That's what archery is supposed to be, is fun.
Right. Yeah. And unfortunately, field, we've got to figure out. I really do enjoy. That's probably one of my favorite shoots are those because it's a target. You aim at the target, you fire. 3D, you got to know those animals
Yes.
a little more.
Yes. Gets a lot more complicated.
Makes it more complicated. People like shooting the 3D targets, but it is, if you're going to do it well, you got to know those targets. You got to know, you just got it's. People say it's more forgiving. It's not. If you're shooting those 12s, there's more you got to know to make sure you're hitting those 12s.
Yes.
But field just makes it easy, fun. You just point and shoot. For me, I point and shoot. And so we do have so in April, TSAA will be having their field event out at Bubba's Place out in
Yes.
What is it, Canyon Lake area.
Mm-hmm.
That one's always fun. They put together, Barry and those guys there put together a really good tournament. He's just turning his head so fast. Did Jordan forget her? Oh, she
forgot to put her number up.
There we go. The walk of shame-ish. Forgot her number. Her mom's clapping for her.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah. So Jordan Miners is up 4-0. And what that means is if she wins this next match, she moves on to the next round. It will be nice once these are done so that we can get everyone in this range so that we can figure out who is who and where they're shooting. I was looking for Ryan, but Ryan is probably eating.
Probably.
He's always eating. But we got some exciting news a couple weeks ago. Ryan is going to A&M, is going to shoot for A&M.
Awesome.
He is. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not. I knew he was trying. I knew he was applying, and
It was after Lancaster. We went to Vegas. We came home. We went out. We had to go on a
Yes.
mule ride. I told you about that.
yes,
Well,
I never
I
got a
did
picture
make-
of Ryan on mule.
Huh?
I never got a
Oh,
picture
here you
of
go.
Ryan on
I'll
mule.
give it to you. I'll send it to you right now. You have an
Okay.
iPhone? Do you have an iPhone?
I do.
Oh, here we go. All right, I'll find it for you. Here we go. I've got a really good one. I've got a couple good ones of him. Nope, that's me. There he is. Let's see if this airdrop works.
Sometimes my phone hates me.
I don't know whose iPhone that is.
I don't either.
Oh, there it
there's
is.
Me.
I almost pushed on randomly into somebody.
Just send a random person a picture of Ryan riding a mule. I think they would appreciate that.
I think so. Is it not, why is it not coming through?
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. I have no patience.
Okay.
There's Ryan on a
There
mule.
we go.
It's the mule selfie. You like that?
I do.
Well, when we got back from the mule ride, we didn't have internet access for 2 days,
Yeah.
which was actually not bad.
No, we went on a vacation a couple years ago, and we were no internet for a week, but it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah. I thought I was going to struggle a little.
No.
Yeah, me. I know it's hard to believe that I could step away. My wife's like, you need to step away from technology. And you'd think, I'm in the archery community. I'm a shop owner, and technology is so big in our business.
Yes.
And even from our point of sale system, we have a point of sale system that's geared directly around archery, and I love it. It still has a little bit of work, but it's built for us, and it gives us all kinds of data that I love to see. That data is what allows us to figure out what we need to order when, which is really good. And then you come over here. I have never done any type of audio video, but I have done YouTube, and. And YouTube, if you can get on YouTube, it'll tell you everything you need.
Yes.
And that's where a lot of this information has come from, or because of that information has led us to this point where I have this overabundance of electronics in front of us.
Oh yeah, you got a whole setup here.
Yeah,
looking very professional.
Thank you. Even for podcasts, look at this big old record button right here. We could do a podcast if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and get back to the archers here. We have some archers from UT.
Oh yeah, they were a team. I saw a few of them over here a second ago.
Yeah. Which we typically will get a few college students to our event, but we got a lot of archers traveled in for this tournament.
Had a lot of A&M folks. I think we had like half the team up here.
Yeah. A&M typically we typically don't get a lot of shooters for this event. Well, I say this event. So when USA Archery, it just seems like Aggie Invite Nationals. The format is exactly the same every time.
Yes.
You shoot Joad at 1:00 on Saturday. If you want to shoot a double FIDA, you pick a day on Friday, Saturday. You pick 2 days, one on Friday and Saturday, or Sunday, and you could shoot 2 in one day if you wanted to, and then you give awards out at the end, and that's it. It's just over.
Easy.
When I went to the board this year, I said, we have got to do something different. We have dollars in the bank because we went an entire year without running a tournament. And how our organizations work is registrations that come into USA Archery, parts of that money come to the state organization. So when we get that money, we had a whole year where we collected that money. And we did nothing with it. And so what I said is, even if we only have 10 people show up, let's do it.
Yeah.
They were like, I don't think so. It better be more than 10 people.
Well, I'm very glad you did it. You put on an amazing tournament.
Well, I appreciate that. This has been something I've been thinking about for a long time. I've been wanting to put a big tournament together. One year I actually rented the ice rink and the...
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I rented out the ice rink in the Woodlands. It wasn't quite big enough. We had a good turnout of archers, but it wasn't great. And we need to find a bigger location, I believe, for events like this. And this location's good. Parking, we have too many people coming at one time, so we need to figure out how to spread them out a little more so that we don't upset the church next to us or the owner next to us.
Is that who was getting upset? The church?
No, it was actually the shop owner next to us. He, and we were blocking their area, so I don't blame them for getting upset. But we'll figure this out. If this thing grows to something really big, we'll figure it out. We'll find a location. We'll do something. We've got enough contacts and friends in this industry. We can bring something to Texas. It doesn't have to be in Houston. I don't care where it is. I just want to. We weren't on film, He didn't get in on it. He just Logan jumped in front. It's but we were actually on archers. So we will figure this out. We had 170 archers this year. I think it will grow.
I would love to see it grow.
Yeah,
I will definitely be here next year.
You should. You
Yeah.
did great. It has to be fun. Houston's a great place to travel to as well.
Yeah.
A lot to do. Where'd you guys stay?
We stayed at Hampton, about 15 minutes down the road.
Okay. Was it toward the Woodlands or was it in Spring? Do you remember?
It was in Spring.
It was in Spring. You have the Woodlands there. I don't know if you guys made it to the Woodlands, but there is a lot of cool stuff there in the Woodlands. They've got a river walk down there, a lot of restaurants on the river walk. The mall is actually super nice for a mall.
We did go and ride go-karts, though, last night, more towards Houston, but...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Was that fun?
It was fun. There were some erratic drivers, though.
We did, this was a long time ago. So my bachelor party, was super tame. What I wanted to do was I wanted to do go-karts. And so we had a bunch of guys show up for go-karts. Two things that happened. One is that we all got in these, we were all waiting to get on to go ahead and do these. They weren't supposed to be bumper cars, but you know, they became somewhat of a bumper car. We were waiting, and this girl, I guess she got confused, and she hit the gas instead of the brake, and she came flying in. She hit a guy so hard that his glasses shot, 20 feet in front. And we're like, we're not riding if she's out there, and she got off, and so we got out there. But they said, hey, we have this drag racing one if you guys want to do it. And it was pretty awesome. You'd get in it, and they go doot, 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 and you'd hit the gas, and you would go from 0 to 60 in like that. And we were doing it for money, and I ended up winning $1,200 that night. And I won $300 that night, and they invited me to come back for the championship, and I ended up winning that and won $1,200. And then I think they stopped it because I was supposed to be invited back for $10,000, and it never happened.
So you're an accidental drag racing star.
Yes, accidental. Oh, there's Ryan. I need Ryan. We're just trying to get the results so you can see these tournaments are ending very quick.
I think we have most of them over.
Yep.
Jordan won hers, it looks like.
We have one that's at 4-2, and that's it. We have 5-1. The other range only had 2 competitions. The others, nobody showed up.
Are they going to move those in here after these clear out some?
Yeah. So once this, first 30-second, 130-second end round is done, I can't spit that out. It's too many words. We'll move everybody in here when we get to the 116th. But here we go. Finish these guys up, and
this looks like it'll be our last round.
Es difícil decir que te amo, pero no sé si estoy mezclando una vez más lo que me das y lo que quiero. De pronto esa ya no sea mi realidad. No sé si es amor, es que quiero estar solo. La soledad me hace preso, la condena son tus besos. No sé si es amor, es que no quiero estar solo. A veces la paso mal. I see something, it's coming up on the horizon. Luego de dos quiero estar a lo tuyo, pero a veces no. De pronto son cosas del destino. Mejoramos con el tiempo como el vino. I'm still down in a side. I don't see how the days feel like that.
Please won't you come over, let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, delve into emotion, leave us in this moment. let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Delve into emotion, leave us in this moment.
All right, we're back. We're shoving food in our face real quick. Spared Brendon from having food in her face. Camera in her face while she's trying to shove food in there.
Yeah, let's not do that.
So what, are you a freshman this year?
Yes, sir.
So not only do you have archery, what else? I mean, your schedule is crazy.
Oh my. Okay. So I'm an FFA. In the fall, I show pigs, and in the spring, I do competition events. So I'm doing 3 different events for FFA this spring. My ag teacher's great at voluntolding me to do
So what are those 3 events?
One is wildlife, one is environmental and natural resources, and the other is ag sales.
Okay.
And
That
then
sounds super exciting.
in the fall, I do debate. I'm in band.
You're in debate?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I tried to bring up a topic here, you would like beat it into the ground?
Maybe. Maybe just a little.
Like Jordan. Okay, so Jordan thinks that the video's weird
Why?
because we're swapped on here.
That's how it looks.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
Yeah, because isn't it? It's from the perspective of the camera. Yeah.
It's like, it's not a mirror image.
Right. Right. So she is frustrated. She wanted me to swap the picture so that she's on the right side and I'm on the left.
So she wants it to look like a mirror.
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is when it pushes it out to the internet, if I lift up my right hand, it looks like I'm lifting my left hand.
Yes.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
She disagrees. She says, and she also says that it distorts her face. Thank you. That's all I needed. I just needed that eye.
Okay, then.
All right, everybody's coming back in here. I know we'll be waiting for the other archers in the other range to come in, if they haven't already. Oh, they are. I see Wendy Cook down there, the judge that was in that range. So that means that range is done, and we're back in here. We took the cameras out of there because I did not realize we were actually using that range. But I don't think we really didn't need to have a camera in there. It was so quick. Leave us in here. Yeah, plenty to talk about. Now we just got to figure out who is all down there. So you see that the kid in the red, that's Matthew Parmenter.
Yes.
There's Ethan Chan. 2 really good shooters. Recurve shooters. There's Rick Stonebreaker. There's Claire to the left. There's Alex Ander, I think. There is Trenton. That is Trenton. Trenton's the one that just beat, at Indoor Nationals, beat Brady Ellison's score by 1 point, I believe.
That's amazing.
To take first.
That has to be some major bragging rights.
I know, right? I was just talking to him. He just seems like such a good kid. Always has a smile on his face. And he says, you know, what really felt good about it is that he's put in so much time, and then all of a sudden everything starts to click.
Yeah, that's the best feeling in the world with archery, is seeing your hard work pay off into it.
You almost get to a point like Ryan after Vegas, after Lancaster, after Vegas, he's just like, I put in so much time, and then all of a sudden something clicks.
Yes.
And it's just like you're almost at the point of giving up. Not really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get to a point where you're just like, are you kidding me? And then right there, it comes together. And then just give it a month or two, and then you'll be struggling with something different.
Oh, yeah. That's the great thing about archery, or some people see it as not so great, but I like it, is that there is always something that you can improve on. You're never stagnant. You're always improving. You're always getting a little worse if you mess up with something. But
Do you practice at your house? Do you practice at a range?
I mostly shoot at my house, but I do practice at Alfredo Archery.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh.
There you go.
Alfredo
Give
Archery
props
jersey.
Yep, there you go. Good
Props
looking
to them.
jersey.
They've
Yep.
taken care of me a lot.
I am all four ranges taking care of our youth archers.
Yes.
And the one thing, if you know me, I believe anybody that knows me knows that's a true statement. I try to take care of our archers as much as we can, especially the youth ones.
Yes.
Because I want you guys to be advocates, and you guys are the ones getting other kids into the sport, and kids like to be around
Yeah.
top archers, So thank you for supporting Alvarado Archery. I appreciate that any shop that's going to support our youth. There we go. We are back. So how much, I guess, sorry, like I was talking with, I'm feeling a little verklempt. Speak amongst yourselves. Let me take a drink here.
Oh, my.
Smooth. Yeah, this sparkling water. This is actually my wife, so it's called LaCroix.
Are you a 40-year-old mom?
Wow. I didn't know we were that close. Yes, I am a 40-year-old mom. It's pink, too. Look, check this out.
It is pink.
Look.
It's raspberry.
Yeah,
Or cranberry, excuse me.
Cranberry, that's right. Now you got me all flustered. Oh, LaCroix. So my wife says if you live in Texas, you have to call it La Crotch.
I would vote against that. I would vote against that, yes.
You don't like that?
No.
That's
Not
funny.
my favorite.
Nope. We got good view of all the archers down there.
We do.
There's Jennifer Schneider. She is the one with the purple hair. She is one of the head coaches over at X10 Archery. Girl with green hair is Heidi. Heidi shoots out of here. One of Coco. Wow. I cannot get that out of my throat. There we go. I was like, ooh, gross. So gross.
Oh, my.
I know. Coco Ma is probably somewhere down there, which he is her coach. And he is one of the coaches. There he is, right there. They zoomed in on him. There's Coco Ma. Coco is one of the coaches here at Texas Archery. He has the challenge of trying to build up our Olympic recurve and bare bow with our youth. And it's also, we have several adults now that are coming and being a part of that. So we are seeing it grow. See, there's Trenton on the end. Boy, they just went right into scoring, didn't they?
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and refresh the screen. Oh, she's putting in targets right now. I see her.
Oh, amazing.
Look at that. Can you see it? It's moving.
Oh, yeah. Working in a shared document.
Check this out. So you can see, I'm not doing that. That is Kat Stiegel down there adding all the bail assignments for us, which is awesome. So you guys can see down there as they're being put in. Claire Manis is, where is she? Oh, I see her. She's just standing over there. Claire, she's ranked 5th. She, 2 years ago while we were in Vegas, she ended up coming in 3rd place in
that's
Vegas.
amazing.
A
Any
lot of-
placing at Vegas is impressive.
I know,
really.
right? Oh, they. You know what? This is one. They got one practice in.
Did they get one practice in?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
So
One practice in.
One practice in. So they are getting everything set up. Kat is doing a good job getting this set up for us.
Oh, yes. They had a practice in for the people who had buys for the first in.
And anybody that was shooting in the other range.
Yes.
So they come in here, the lighting is a little better. You shot in the other range, right?
Yeah. A little bit better lighting in here.
You know, it's not bad. It's a little dim. I'm going to get that fixed. There's a bunch of ballasts that have gone out, so it's getting darker and darker in there.
Yeah.
And I think it's weird that it's dark behind, but that's me.
A little awkward.
Yep. But we've got lights that come right down on your bow, so it keeps it bright. Mm-hmm. But I think we're going to put some mood lighting in there.
Some mood lighting in the archery range?
Yeah. Have some music going.
Oh, yeah.
Slow everybody down.
But don't slow the compound archers
Yeah.
down anymore.
So we have, let's see, we've got Luke Cook down there doing the cameras. Give us a big wave, Luke. Thank you, Luke. We were able to get our headsets working so they can hear us.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Jordan told me about that yesterday.
That has been huge. So this is the first tournament we've been able to do that. It took me a little while to figure it out. You would think it would be easy. It wasn't easy.
No? It
Because-
wasn't just Bluetooth?
Well, there are multiple Bluetooths.
Oh.
You know, have you ever tried to connect two Bluetooths to a device?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's a hot mess.
Yeah, it is a hot mess. So we've got that working. Those were the headsets we used to use when we were doing our live feeds. Problem is there was just so much going on that ever so often it, while you're talking, and I can't deal with that. The one thing I've learned with audio video is that audio, I believe, is more important than the video.
Yes.
And I didn't realize it when I first was getting into it. I was like, man, you want it to look good, but if you can deal with, like, I started watching a lot of stuff. If it's clear and I can hear it, I'm like, okay, I'll keep listening. But if the video is clear and there's like or if it's crackling, and
Yes.
it gets real irritating real fast.
Yes.
And so you're done.
Because it's more important to hear what people are saying, more important to hear the commentary than to
Yes.
see exact faces. Or
So this bracket system we got from Lorinda over at A&M.
Yeah.
So Lorinda sent this file over to us. It is amazing. And I'll tell you how amazing it is. You see where the scores are down here on the left?
Yes, I do.
If you put, I'm going to click on it. Give it a second. So you have the names, the scores, it automatically brackets everybody. And then
That's useful.
yeah, and as they win, so you click here, once they win, it just keeps,
It's perfect.
so you know exactly where they are. So slick. I'm going to have to give this over to our developers and say, this is what, we want this automated.
Give us a program, please.
Make it happen. I can't believe you made fun of me with my drink. That's
sorry.
my line.
I'm
That's my
sorry.
line.
I'm sorry. I've seen my mom drink too many of those.
40-year-old. Yeah, you're driving a minivan too, aren't you?
Minivan or a Jeep.
Yep. You know, the cool moms do the Jeeps.
Yeah.
All right, so I bet you we are in scoring now.
Yes.
We will
I would
see.
Say so.
Top 16.
Is this a top
Wait a minute.
16 archers or is this top 32?
I'm sorry, top 30. No, top 6. No, top 32. You're right. I said it wrong.
Okay.
Thank you.
Top 32 archers.
Yep. It's the 1/16th round. Are you guys going to shoot any USAT this year? I know you've shot a
don't
little
think
more.
so.
You shot more USA this year than I think I've ever seen you
I
shoot.
have. I really have. I'm getting more into USA. I haven't shot a lot of it.
Yeah.
The outdoor 50-meter target is not my thing.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I might disagree a little bit.
You know, it's an unfortunate. It's like you have to shoot almost all of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And, we shoot a lot of USA just because USA, it's a whole different type of shooting, and everybody has their own specialty that they use, that they do.
Definitely.
And what's going on down there?
I think did she shoot the wrong
Oh,
target?
somebody shot the wrong target.
I'd say that's what that is. Yes, she shot the wrong target. She's supposed to be shooting the top target on AB line.
Yep. You know what? It doesn't hurt you in this competition.
It
Because-
doesn't. No, you
because-
can come back.
You can come back from that.
It would hurt you in the matches that the style of the compound shot.
Oh,
but
you would be, you're out.
It would kill you.
Yeah, you're out. But here,
You can come back.
you can come back. But yeah, we've shot a lot of USA. We've probably shot more USA than NFA up until 2 years ago. And I say we because I live vicariously through my son.
Yes.
Like your dad and your mom.
Yes,
They live
yes.
vicariously through you. That's what we do as parents. But he never was a fan of the 5-spot.
No?
No. And I don't know why. He shot it at 10 yards. When we moved to 20, he shot it a couple times. And he's just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I only want to shoot colored targets. And so that's what we did.
Yeah.
We just put him on colored targets. And last year, I told him he didn't have a choice. He's going to have to shoot that 5-spot. And he does. He shoots it. He humors me. We're going to shoot nationals. You're going to shoot nationals this year?
No, I'm not.
What?
We're going to a George Strait concert.
Are you? Wow.
Yeah.
And I thought Bailey Honeycutt was country.
No, it was originally supposed to have the Houston Livestock Show on top of the Indoor Nationals. And I was like, sign up for Houston Livestock, win some money.
Right.
Yeah, go shoot, we'll have some fun over Indoor Nationals. And then they moved that. They moved that to like a month ago. They moved it up. And we had already bought George Strait tickets, so we're like, well, I guess we're going back and seeing George Strait.
George Strait. We haven't actually shot NFA Nationals indoor since he shot 10 yards. It's been a long time.
Have I? No, yes, I did shoot. I have.
So we're gonna shoot that. That'll be his last indoor tournament as a young adult.
Yes.
I'm like sad about that.
Yeah, he's going to be moving out and leaving you
I
soon.
know. That's gonna suck. Yeah, he is definitely. I know he's sitting over there, but he is definitely my buddy. He is with me everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
His mother will text him after tournaments. Like this weekend, he broke 2 state records. Did you
Yeah.
break any records?
I did. I broke the state records.
Both of them?
Yeah, the ones that I set last year.
So we have Brendon. I mean, there is a lot of state records beat this weekend.
Yes.
A lot. I know of Connor. Connor broke 2 records. You can only beat 2 records this weekend.
Yes.
But if there was if it was a 2-day shoot, you guys would have beat. I mean, you guys were so far ahead on your scores.
Yeah.
But Connor beat 2 state records. You beat two state records. Ryan beat 2 state records. I know that there was another Bowman in our club beat 2 state records. Crash De Hoya. I haven't even looked at all the lists, but I bet you there was a lot of scores beat.
Oh, yeah.
Lighting's too good not to
Yeah.
beat scores.
Props to you, Scott.
That was the old owner developed this, but he developed it for 3D. He didn't put this together for Target.
Oh, the way the lights are?
Yeah,
I love it.
It just happened. Everything fell into place. So when we were building out this 3D range, we were trying to figure out where is that 18 meters, 20-yard spot, and we were going to build the wall a little closer if we had to, just to make sure that the lighting. I mean, the lighting was perfect. We snugged everything up against the wall. At 20 yards, 18 meters, everything just lined up. We're like, done.
Yes, it is amazing in here for those of you who haven't been here.
Yeah. And it's hard. Even the video doesn't give it justice.
No, it definitely doesn't.
I definitely need more on the walls. So I keep adding stuff. I need to get these walls filled. And that would take down on
Yeah.
the sound a little bit as well.
It would.
There's Candy, which she introduced herself as Candy Cane. There's Claire Manis with the gray hair.
I do love, and I'm sure I'm a victim of this too, but I love seeing everybody's game faces
I
on the
know.
range.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure I was making some
Oh, yeah.
interesting stank faces.
Oh, they always do. stank faces. It is so true, isn't it?
Yes.
Here, give us a stank face.
I can't.
You can't do it?
No.
You shoot a bad shot. What do you do? Do you do a pirate? Is it more of a pirate?
No,
or
I wouldn't call it a pirate.
you wouldn't call it a pirate?
It just deadpan, just
Kind of like when your dad says a joke.
yeah.
Just like
About half the time.
Just
about
like
half the
that.
time.
All right, so looking down there, we have a couple ties. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's switch over here. So Trenton is against Daniel Kim, and he is ahead by 2. We have Julia Kim and Alexander Witt, and they are tied right now. Jordan Miners. Oh, it's 1-1. It's tied. Jordan Miners and Chico. I guess that's how you pronounce
That would
it.
be my best guess.
2B is Kevin Poon. He shoots out of X10, and Davis. So Davis, speaking of Davis was, let's go ahead. You know what? I don't think we've announced this yet, but check this out. Stand by.
Standing by.
Hey guys, my name is
There you
Kat
go.
Davis, and I'm the JOAD coordinator
go ahead
for
and let
the
Kat tell us
TSAA,
what's
Texas
going on.
State Archery Association. I'm so excited to be able to announce the second of our 2 winners of our inaugural scholarship that we had and offered this year. We originally were going to have 1, but the scholarships applications that we got were so awesome, we decided to add a second. So I'd like to invite up next to me really quick, Mr. Davis Beauvais. Present to you a $2,500 college scholarship. Congratulations.
Thank you. That was a surprise.
So Bailey Honeycutt was our female winner, and now you are our male winner. So tell us some way that archery has impacted you.
That's awesome. Well, thank you. I started archery about 5 years ago, and it's been a major part of my college decision process. So I'm very thankful for this because this will help me go to a school that I want to go to with a good archery program.
Awesome.
Archery has been a major part of my life for the past 5 years, and I met probably about most of my friends through archery.
Absolutely.
So it's been a really awesome journey, and I'm glad to be here.
All right. Well, congratulations, Davis. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks.
All right, we are back. Caught her with her headphones on top of her head. So, Jordan Miners, she is tied 1-1 right now. Jordan has been doing the live live feed with me for the last day or so. So we'll have to see how she does. Let me see what else we have. All right. You know what? Let's do it this way. If I can go ahead and pull the file up. Whoops. Picked on the wrong one. All right, so you see Trenton and Daniel Kim. They're on the top of 1, so 1A and B. Then you have Julia Kim and Alexander Witt below, tied at 1-1. Jordan Miners and Chico are tied 1-1. You have Kevin Poon and Davis. Davis is leading 2-0. Claire Manis and Finis Jordan are on top of 3A, and it looks like Claire is the one leading that one. Rick Stonebreaker is with Dylan Oblander on 3B. It looks like Dylan is leading 2-0. Jennifer Schneider is on 4A on top, and she is down to Heidi. Yura Song and Ethan Chan are on 4B, And it looks like Yura is leading over Ethan right now. Let's go to 5. Hard to see. Oh, 5. I see what I'm doing here. So 5. So I'm going to butcher this name. Vinyu Gapa against Benjamin Yi. And it looks like Vinyu Gapa.
Initials. Go for initials.
VK.
VK.
There you go. That's good. VK. And we'll look over here. And this is where you guys can see. I'm just mentioning this, so if you guys write down, hey, I want to track and see who is where. Candace and Eric Liu are on 5B, which means they are on the bottom of 5. Not that we can see anything right now, but we'll come back to it. There we go. Appreciate the cameramen down there. About to stick Ryan down there on the other camera. I thought Julia might come back.
Julia was not happy with her chair situation.
She didn't like that chair?
No, she doesn't like sitting still.
Oh, that is true. All right, we'll see where everybody's at. We are going to start on the bottom next time because we started with the top. So once we have an idea of where everybody's at, so looks like, let's go ahead and move over here. So Ethan and Stefan are on 8B. Where's 9? I don't see a 9 out there. Am I missing it? Somebody's shooting on 9. Oh, it's Candace. Okay. Candace, they moved Candace over to 9. That's why. So on 8. 8B, Brandon and Rylan. 8A on top. So it's 2-2. It's tied between them. Alini and Stefan are shooting on 8B, and it looks like Stefan is leading. On 7A and B, I'm sorry, on 7A is Coco and Gregory, and it looks like Coco is ahead 4-0. Matthew Parmenter is against Chap Post, and Chap is leading 4-0. That Chap is a good shooter too. Jacqueline and Jacqueline Thomas and Andrew Rowland are on 6B, which would be on the bottom. It looks like Andrew is ahead 4-0. Catherine Wu and Cher Riggs are on 6A, which would be on top, and they are tied 2-2. I think I've got you guys all caught up. Jordan Miners is ahead now 3-1. Trenton is ahead 4-0. We do have a tie with Julia and Alexander Witt. They're tied 2-2. 3A, we have Claire and Finnis. They are tied. No. Sorry. Rick Stonebreaker and Dylan are tied right now on 3B. Oh, Julia's back. Good to have you, Julia. Good to smell you, Julia. She's ignoring me, I think.
Good chance. Good chance.
Is she ignoring me, Luke? He's like, I don't know. She told me earlier that my voice was putting her to sleep. All right, so the one thing with Rick Stonebreaker, he is shooting no sights, so he's the only one out there I know of that's shooting bare bow against all the Olympic recurves.
What bill is he on?
He's on 3B, so the lower level of 3. Let's go ahead and, whoops, I clicked on the wrong button. There we go. So 3B, where it says 2-2.
Yes. So he is doing well.
He is doing well. Let's take a look down there. Jordan had one flyer, which is not like her.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That is not like Jordan.
You can almost see it in this camera right here. See it?
Oh, yeah. You can
Right
see
there.
It.
So it's 2A. Looks like it's sitting in the blue on the top of that triangle target,
Yes.
which is not like her. She had mentioned that she is, and I didn't know this was even a thing. She's struggling with target panic
Really?
with a recurve shooter.
I don't know if I've ever. I mean,
It makes sense.
it does make sense.
Yeah.
I've just never thought of that before.
And because I said, when she mentioned it, I was like, that is something we don't hear a lot of. Not a lot of people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, compounds. We hear it
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. You think compound with target panic, you're like, okay, index finger release, draw back, punch the trigger when it's in the middle.
That's right. That's right. Have you ever has struggled with target panic?
I'm sure I have, but it was probably before I knew that it was not a good thing.
Okay.
It's like whenever I first started out, before I knew, oh, there's a correct way to shoot this bow.
Right.
I just know put it in the middle and hit the trigger.
Yeah, Ryan, he never had an issue, never, until his junior year in high school, and all of a sudden, he was having trouble wanting to help it, like it was an effort. Like, he can hold really well, and he can punch really well too and score, but it frustrates him because he knows he can shoot better when he doesn't punch.
Yes.
And so he has to actually come into a tournament mentally preparing himself not to punch the first few arrows, because if he does, it's over.
Yeah.
It's all over.
And I think I do owe a lot of me not having target panic to my coach.
Right.
He's done amazing. Whenever we started out, I started out shooting a back tension release.
Yep.
So that, I've shot it for a year and a half, so that killed any remains of target panic that were in me. I thank him a lot for that. Coached by Michael Brayton.
Yep. Ryan went to Michael for about a year. It was tough. It being 4 hours away, it was very difficult
Yes.
for us to get there. And it just got to a point where we needed to figure out something that Ryan, he was just it was a point where he needed a little more tender loving care. And we found Adam Gugasberg, which is, he had worked a lot with Michael, and they coach a lot the same.
Yes. I do see a lot of different coaches
Yeah.
that reflect a little bit on Michael's principles.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And just present it in different ways.
Yeah. Adam's just a big goofball. If you know Adam Gugasberg, you'll know he is one funny dude. Ryan called him one day and was like, "Hey, I can't stop doing this. What do I need to do?" And he's just like, "Stop."
That's always the answer. You're having an issue with something, stop doing
I
it.
know.
You need to do something, do it.
Right. It's just so funny. Like, just stop. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He's like, "Oh, okay."
I guess I'll just stop.
I guess I'll just stop. It's so funny. All right, let's see where we are. Jordan put a 9 up there on her target instead of a 5. Or a 4.
Someone else was fixing her target
There
for
you go.
her, I think. Don't think 9 points would be quite possible.
No, I don't think so. So if they are tied 5-5, even though we go to 6, it's a 1 arrow shoot off.
Really?
Yep.
They wouldn't just let him shoot normal? And
No.
Then... That's
So
interesting.
Yeah, so that would be, so if they tied, that would be 5 ends, and they wouldn't let them go any further than that.
Okay, I guess I can understand
Yeah.
that. Because then what happens, okay, you've been doing this for long enough. What happens
Right.
if you tie again?
Like, you guys have been here forever. But I appreciate the volunteers down there, Julia Cook and,
Yes.
and Luke Cook. I owe those two big. They have helped out a ton this weekend. Their mom's down there judging. Wendy, she's the one that looks real country. No, I'm teasing. She's got the blonde hair down there. She is one of my favorite people. She is fun to be around. She is
She is a good person.
She's super nice lady. We do podcasts together. So we both have a big passion for the sport and want to see it grow, and we donate a lot of our time volunteer time to make it happen.
Yes, both of you really do.
I pick on her a lot.
Well, that's how you're friends with someone.
That's right. That's right. She was actually supposed to help me with the podcast today, too.
Was she?
Yeah, or not podcast, a live feed. But because it was just so crazy, we were like, nope, you're judging.
Yes.
We're going to keep you as a judge today.
Yeah. Was she judging the qualification yesterday?
Yes. But she was in, for compound, for you guys, she was in the other range.
Okay, that's why I didn't see her.
Yep. Because you shot the 1 o'clock line,
Yes, I did.
which was the craziest of the lines.
Was it?
Yeah. Because of the other range.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Was that the only one you had to run 2 ranges on?
Yes. Go ahead and get a little music going here.
Let's make a run together. I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide. Let's make it last forever. I'm ready to fly before we collide. And when the sun don't shine on you, just heat it up before we collide. Let's make a run together. I'll be
There was that stank face. Stank? Is it stank or stank?
Stank.
Stank. Stank face that
Yeah.
Ren was talking about. All right, so we are down to the top 16. It's 32, I mean. I keep on wanting to say 16.
Yeah.
We're at the top 32 archers right now. And as this finishes up, I say it's a top. Oh yeah, we have some that have already finished. Some shoots that have already finished.
Yes. Looks like this will probably be our final end.
Yep. There is Heidi in the green. And Heidi is, I think they're shooting, are they shooting top right now? Yeah, they are shooting top.
Yes. AB line is shooting right now. So Heidi's on 4B.
So if Jennifer puts up a good number on that one, there's Jordan Miners. She's ahead 4-2 right now.
Yes.
Let's look down there and see.
She's got 2 good looking arrows in the target right
so
now.
if she can keep it in the yellow, I think she moves on. An 8, she ties. Yellow, she wins.
Yes. And a liner.
Looks like, from this angle, it looks like it's in. Super close.
I'm horrible at calling arrows from far away.
I know. I always tell Ryan, I've stopped even calling him because if it's close, it's out. That's what it feels like every time.
Yes.
I think it might
I can
be
agree with
in.
that.
I think it might be. Nope, it's not in. Like, are you kidding me?
Yes. And I'm shooting 23s, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm used to shooting 26s at this face.
Yep.
So it's always a little aggravating when it's like, oh, that would have been there with my 26s.
I know. You know, Ryan, he's been shooting 27s for so long, and he pulls his 23s out. We shot it through paper. It had maybe about a half inch, maybe a quarter inch left tear.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah.
we'll
good
go with
enough.
it.
Not
We'll go with
detrimental.
it. Who cares? And he went out and he shot a 299 Interex with it. And he's like, maybe I should keep shooting these 23s.
Maybe. Hey, who knew?
I know. Who knew? You know, it's hard not to shoot the 27s or the 26s because, they're much bigger. I think we're going to, he told me, he's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and set up my 26s and see how they shoot. And if they shoot just as good as my 23s, that's what he's going to take to nationals in a couple weeks.
Yes. And from what I've seen with my bow, I shoot lighter poundage, shorter draw length, so not quite as much force behind my arrow. I've always found that the PS23s have tuned the best of any arrow I've ever shot, whether that's micro diameter or big arrows, anything.
Yeah, Ryan, he shot a lot of arrows. We used to shoot Easton. We shot the Fat Boys. We shot the.
I shot the Fat Boys.
And then we shot the aluminums.
I've never shot aluminum arrows.
And everybody was going on and on about the aluminums. We started. The problem with aluminums is, this is just my opinion, but he pounds them. He shoots so much, and it's inevitable that he's going to hit something in a target, and what happens is it bends the arrow.
Yes.
And he doesn't know it, and so he'll have arrows, and then he starts getting hyper focused on, after every time he shoots, he's got to go in there and test every single one of his arrows. And I'm like, you know what, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Let's go back to
at that
carbon.
point, it's stressing you out more than it's helping you.
Right. Maybe they shoot way better, but he was done. I was like, all right, we're done with this. We're going back to carbon. And we got those, we ended up buying, we went from, it was that timing of 23s aluminum. We went to the 26 carbon the PS 26s. And he's like, I love these arrows. He goes, these things shoot great. Then we went ahead and went with the PS 23s and the PS 27s.
Yes.
But we're going to try those 26s though. I think, see how those suckers fly with his bow, because I know that. I mean, part of it is I think mental, but some arrows just fly better out of your bow.
Yeah.
When your guys are at your level, if you come in here in a practice and you feel you have confidence in it, it translates into a better shoot even in the competition.
The confidence is always key. And another thing that I've found is whenever you get into a stressful tournament situation like these shoot-offs, every little tiny imperfection is magnified by 10.
Oh, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I had shots break today that were big 9s, and I've like, I feel like that should have been at least the outer 10.
Right. And Ryan will say the same thing. Like when he dropped, he shot a 296, 295, and on the last end he dropped a 9, and he goes, I kid you not, that last arrow was the best feeling arrow of the day.
And I've had so many of those today.
And he goes, I shot it out the top, and he's like, I was going to look down there. I was like, oh, that thing pinwheeled. There's no way I didn't miss the X.
Yes.
And he's like, I think it might have missed the X.
Yeah. The realization whenever you get into a tournament and you're like, oh, there's things happening that I'm not used to seeing in practice.
Right.
It always throws you for a loop.
It does. So they are regrouping, and I'm looking to see who won. So Trenton moves on. Julia Kim moves on. Jordan Miners moves on. Claire Manis moves on. Jennifer Schneider moves on. VK. We'll go with VK. Moved on.
Yes.
Eric Liu moved on. Andrew Rowland moved on. And Brandon Neese. Stefan Savin. And there's some others. Don't panic, because we're still waiting for some finals here of
a few that have not come in yet.
Yep. Waiting for those to update. This is what we have so far. You can see that some of it is not all the way filled out.
So the next matches that we'll be shooting will be the top 16 archers.
Yes. Now it gets a little more serious.
Yes. Now is when it really kicks up a notch.
Yep. So we'll wait here. We'll give her a minute. She's getting it all. We've got Kat Stiegel down there updating everything for us. She doesn't even know how awesome she is because she is updating it, and we are getting those updates. She's keeping it up to date online for all the judges and stuff, and I just kind of ninja in there to grab her file.
Yes.
So we have a shoot-off here. Ooh, let's get over to the shoot-off. Here we go. Go ahead and put the, Julia, get it on the target for us. I think it's a 1-arrow shoot-off. They both shot 8s.
I would say, who's shooting on 4D?
So it's a little different here. It's not a 1-arrow shoot-off.
It's not a 1-arrow shoot-off. Okay. Is it?
This is me learning all of this. Let's see.
Well, I'm definitely learning.
All right, so we got a 10-9 liner there.
Yes.
For
I'm going to call that one in.
Yeah, I think so too. There's Dylan Oblander. And he's got an 8-9 liner. Boy, they're... So, Rick's got to shoot a 10 here. See, he's shooting bare bow right now. And he just missed. So,
Shot a 9.
yeah, so it looks like Dylan moves on. But, you know, the last time I said that,
Yeah, last time you said that.
it was not cool. Like,
Yeah, you know.
because it looks like it's 998 for him, but he's got a liner. He's got 2. Oblander has 2 liners, but it looks like he moves on. Dylan.
Amazing shooting for both of them, really.
Yeah. You know how much intense it is for a shoot
Yes. And they're shooting recurve.
off. Right.
If you threw me down there with a recurve, I don't care if you put all the gizmos and gadgets on it. I would not be even getting my
Have a
arrows
panic
downrange.
attack.
Yeah.
If you want to seek target panic, put a recurve bow in Ren's hand.
Yes. Have a target panic demonstration.
That's right. That's right.
I don't think it'd even be target panic. It'd just be panic.
Just be panic.
Let's see what they call this.
Let's see.
It's like,
So did they say Dylan won?
Oblander, yes.
Okay. All right, let's go over there. So that looks like we have the final 16 archers. There's Trenton and Julia will be shooting against each other. Jordan and Davis will be shooting against each other. Claire and Dylan will be shooting against each other. Jennifer Schneider and Ethan Chan. Ethan is a Cub,
Is he?
so he paid extra to go ahead and shoot in this.
Oh, wow.
Yep,
That's amazing.
that's awesome. VJ, Eric Liu. We got Catherine and Andrew shooting against each other, and Coco Mall, coach out of Texas Archery, will be shooting against Chap Post, which I told you Chap is a excellent shooter, and he has shot a lot of head-to-head competitions.
Yes.
And Brandon and Stefan. All right. Now it gets a little more fun because now we can figure out who is who.
Yes. And at this point, all of the archers are used to the format. They're settled in.
Yep.
They're usually pounding by this point, so
Nerves settling a little bit
a little bit
until you
yeah.
shoot that first arrow again.
Oh, yeah. You get past the first 2 ends of this match, and then nerves get right back up again.
That's awesome. So we will have some fun here once we get down to the final 4.
Yes.
The one day that sucks on the tournament is the Monday after.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Yes.
So what happens is everybody's like, "Hey, do you want help? Want help?" I'm like, "No, I just want to get out of here." You know, and then poor Ryan, I put Ryan to work. That poor kid,
Oh, yeah.
he is, you know, nobody sees the amount of crap that I have him do with this. So, you know, we'll tear the play down. We'll get it all ready. We'll get all the 3D targets back in here
Yes.
for everybody. And by the end of the day, Monday, it'll look like it did last week.
Yep. And y'all do have quite the collection of 3D targets.
We do. If you saw them in the 50-yard range right now, we got them lined up along the wall.
Yes.
I like it better. I've shot this. Well, we've shot this with 3D targets in here. We just pile them on the side. It is way better getting them out of here.
Yes, I can agree with that.
So moving forward, we'll never shoot another tournament in here with 3D targets. They will be moved out into the 50 every time. It took less than 10 minutes to move them. When I'm trying to get them in here, I'm like stacking them together and doing them sideways, and it just takes a long time to get it done.
Yeah.
But you know, allowing going in there, just putting them along the side, money.
Always take the work harder, not smarter route.
That is right.
Or work smarter, not harder, excuse me.
So here we go. Got some good shooters down there. So 6B. So as Andrew, looks like he's a Texas A&M shooter, shot a 30 on that round.
Oh, wow. I gotta look at that myself. Oh, that's amazing.
Davis on 2B may have gotten a 30 as well. Good round on that single target. Trenton with a 30. This is where it would be nice to know when they got 30s. It would be cool.
Yeah.
But all we get is a 2 or a 1. It's just not the same.
It's not the same. I'm used to looking at these little scoreboards and them having the running score go.
Right.
But we shall see.
We shall. I see four Texas A&M recurve shooters down there.
Yes.
I think Ethan Chan is the youngest that's down there right now. He's on 4B on the right side. So you see Ethan with the Texas Archery t-shirt on. There against Jennifer Schneider. You have Claire Z in the blue 60X shirt. Got Dylan walking by the camera right now. Got Jordan Miners trying to tear down the number target. Coco Ma finds himself down by 2. Sometimes, we talk about it. I'm just going to talk about compounds for a minute when it comes to a 3-spot versus a single spot. The first thing kids want to do is get to a 3-spot, right?
I've seen both. I've seen kids who were like, yeah, I want to shoot a 3-spot. I want to be like everybody else. But then I've seen kids who are like, I don't want to shoot that. Why would you give that to me?
Yeah, it's funny you mention that because most of the kids in our club, they'll want to go to that 3-spot, but there's always the one kid that realizes that he can actually shoot better with a single spot than he can with a 3-spot.
Yeah.
And I remember going to Vegas for the first time, and we walk up, and everybody's got a 3-spot, and then you see Ryan's single spot sit in the middle because he's like, I score better with a single spot. So he was like, I'm good with it.
Yeah. And there's always the kid that's like, yeah, I'm going to shoot a single spot and get some more Robin Hoods. And his parents are like,
that's
no,
right.
no, don't.
There's always a point when it's time,
Yes.
you know?
Yes, always.
but a lot of the kids and parents go too soon to a 3-spot because they want to stop tearing up arrows. But but it is harder to shoot a 3-spot versus a single spot. It doesn't, if somebody's listening to this and they're not an archer, you don't understand that those slight movements is enough to make it like to throw you off enough where you're missing things left and right and up and down and all of that stuff.
And I love the idea of the 3-spot because I love seeing a clean face through my scope.
Yep.
I love seeing just a clean, fresh face, putting the first arrow in it.
Yeah, what do you, there's a good picture of Jordan Miners. What, are you running a dot, fiber?
I'm running a dot, so I have a little black dot, little sticker on my lens, and it covers up the same size as the outer 10 ring.
The outer 10.
Yes.
Ryan's, I think, I may have to ask him, he has a big dot on his.
Big dot?
And I think it covers up almost all the yellow, so he doesn't actually see, like if there's arrows in he doesn't see the holes. He doesn't, it doesn't matter if it's a clean target or a target that's shot up.
Yeah, I could get behind that. And I'm one of the people who I always will take down my target and repair the holes, patch them up, and
right.
So I can't see them from downrange.
All right, let's see.
Got some good looking targets.
So Davis and Jordan, it's maybe close. It may be a tie on that one.
Does look close.
I can't see one of Coco's targets, but it looks like he may have tied that one up 2-2. I've got to get new songs. They're starting to get old.
You do need some new songs.
I've got 10 songs, and they are hard to find. So there's this, you pay for a service so that you can have songs that you can play on a live feed that you don't get, into like Facebook jail or anything like that.
Copyright claims or anything like that.
Yep, and there's just not a lot out there.
Yeah.
And the funny is I went and looked. I found 3 songs. They were all Spanish that I liked. It's. Two songs going.
No sé si estoy mezclando una vez más lo que me das y lo que quiero. De pronto ya no sea mi realidad. No sé si es amor, es que quiero estar solo. La soledad me hace preso, la condena son tus besos. No sé si es amor, es que no quiero estar solo. A veces la paso lonely, no es tu culpa, I'm sorry. Estamos envueltos en un juego de dos. Quiero estar a lo tuyo, pero a veces no. De pronto son cosas del destino.
All right, we're back. This guy, he's always smiling and waving at the camera.
A second ago, he wasn't on, but I saw it right there.
Yep.
He just walked up and flexed him in front of the camera.
Right. Hopefully these A&M shooters are having fun. There's a lot of them here.
Oh, yeah.
Compound, Recurve.
From what Logan was saying, there's half the team here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. I love seeing all these college students here.
I was messing with Logan earlier. I was like, why aren't you wearing your jersey? Don't you want to represent? He was like, no.
No. I think Ryan will have a good year, a good fun year. Like having kids like Logan there, I think is what excites him about going.
Yeah. There's there's some good people on the team, and one of Logan's buddies that he runs around with that's on the team, he's a good guy.
There's Trenton. It looks like the camera froze, didn't it?
It did. It's crazy. Every time Trenton walks off the line, it's fist bump. Every time.
It's like, so we have a coach, his name's Joe Z, and when he's shooting good, you'll hear him mumble, "Good shot, Joe." Like,
See, I hear the opposite of that with my coach.
oh, do you?
It's usually like he messes up and we go, "Damn it, Brayden, why'd you do that?" On the line, I'm like,
No, I'm saying he says it to himself.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be like you shooting and said, "Good shot, Ren."
yeah,
Verbally.
yeah,
Oh, is that what you're saying?
yeah, yeah.
So funny.
I mean, I guess whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I know.
If it works for you, do it.
Absolutely. All right, so Trenton moves on. Looks like Claire is moving on. Looks like Jordan and Davis tied again. Somebody forgot to put their numbers up. Our judges will make sure. Got the score Nazi down there, Wendy.
Yes.
So Coco has come back from behind and now is 4-2 against Chap. We will, they call it whenever somebody or when a competition is completed, they call it resolved.
Yes.
And so one is resolved.
Noticed that when I was down there earlier.
Yeah.
Judge walked up and said, "We have a resolution." Everybody's like, What do you want? What would you like?"
What would you like? A resolution. Resolution. All right, here we go. We will have a resolution. A revelation.
A revelation?
There's Davis at full draw. Is that
Jordan
one of those
being scary in the background.
Is that one of the faces?
That is one of the faces.
She didn't even shoot.
No.
I almost feel like she's letting him shoot, and so she knows what she needs to score. Maybe
That would
because she's not
terrify
even.
me.
Look,
That would
she's not even.
No.
She's not even trying.
I did notice something about Jordan. I shot with her. She was shooting at the Houston Livestock Show archery contest, and she would purposefully run down the clock. And it would make it, I guess, easier for her to say, "Okay, this shot, go now."
Right. Huh.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
Like she is at 70 seconds. She has not shot a single arrow.
And
Now
does not-
Davis is taking his time because he shot two arrows that he's not happy about because of that stank face.
Yes. I feel like archers are usually.
Jordan shot a 10 on that one.
Oh, there we go.
Davis shot an 8-9 liner. If she can keep it in the yellow, she will win this match.
And maybe she just needed to tell herself that.
She has 30 seconds left. Plenty of time for a recurve shooter.
It's 9 for Jordan.
Yep. She hits this one. If she can keep it in the yellow here, for sure, she wins that match.
Yes. Looks good.
And it is good.
Awesome.
Let's see what we have down here.
So I'd say it looks like Jordan's going to be moving on to our top 8. Top 8, right? Yes, top 8.
Looks like Coco and Chap will be tied 4-4. Just looking down there. Ethan, can't tell. They both shot really good groups. Right there, Ethan with Jennifer Schneider. Ethan is ahead 5-1. And I think Ethan may have gotten her on that one. I can't tell. They're both so close, like grouping.
Mm-hmm. And that's the coolest thing, is to see all of these amazing archers with recurve, Olympic recurve bows.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You know, as a, you know, and I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but you don't, like when you show up to a range, you don't see a lot of Olympic recurve bar bows just sitting around.
No, I really don't. Especially the range I shoot, it's mostly hunting based. I feel like a lot of those smaller ranges are.
Majority is here, but with having Coco here, we do have, you know, several times a week you'll see Olympic recurve shooters come in and shoot, but 99% of what we see is compound. So it's always weird to me to see all the Olympic recurves down there. Like, where do they all hang out? Because
there were more Olympic recurve shooters at this tournament than there were compounds.
There was almost 20%.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy.
All right, Jordan and Davis are tied 4-4.
It's one more round.
One more round.
Should resolve everything.
Coco Ma and Chap are tied 4-4. Catherine and Andrew on 6A and B are tied 4-4. Looks like we have a resolution on 5. We have 4 potential resolutions.
Potential.
So on 8 is interesting because if they tie in score, 8B wins.
But if 8A wins, then we'll go into shoot-off.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
So he has to win. Or she. I don't know. I didn't look down there.
I don't know who it is.
I don't either. So they have to win. This is a now or nothing spot for them. They can't tie for score. It looks like it's a he. So he has to win. There's Davis. So we are. Let's see what Davis did. Davis shot a 9. Let's see if Jordan does the same thing.
I think she's going to.
I think Coco and Chap both shot 10s. I think Coco just missed the 10 to the left for a 9. Chap just shot another 10. Davis shot a 9-8. I think that's what he shot. Now Jordan's starting.
Oh, that's so crazy to think about. Because I have it figured out to where it takes me 30 seconds to shoot a shot. I don't even want to think about what happened if I tried to run the clock down like that.
10 for Jordan. Yeah, could you imagine waiting for 60 seconds and then start shooting?
I would, no.
You couldn't do it.
No.
There's no way.
I could get 3 arrows off in 60 seconds, but they would be nowhere near perfect shots. They would not be in the middle.
Jordan's just hit 2 10s. If she hits yellow here, she wins.
Let's go, Jordan. And maybe that's what it takes for her, is to know what she needs to do to win. Nine. Jordan.
She wins.
And Jordan moves on.
So Coco and Chap may be tied. It may be 5-5.
Oh, man.
I think they both shot 29s. Unless Coco has one that's super close, Coco could have a 30 right now. his top target is right on that line. Difference is they don't have those cutters.
They don't. No, Recurve do not shoot the line cutters.
Yeah. If you think archery is unforgiving, shoot a recurve bow
With micro diameter
with
arrows.
micro arrows. All right, this will narrow us. Wait, this is a fight, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
It's getting intense for everybody
it
down
really
there.
Is. So Ethan Chan is down to the final 8, and he is a bowman. Or I'm sorry, he's a cub. So
Congrats to him.
I know.
That's amazing making
Kid's
it
doing
this
awesome.
far. All right, so this will not resolve everything.
But we should have resolution after this.
Yes. I don't know anywhere else we could go without a resolution after this, unless we just go straight shoot-offs.
And not only are you broadcasting, but you're broadcasting a recurve match.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
It is a little weird. I'm not used to, I don't know, what would the right word be? I'm not used to translating recurve scores.
I know, right?
I can look at a compound and be like, okay, I can grade that, but
I can do
recurve, I'm
this.
like, the arrows are in the target.
I'm
That's
learning
about
it.
all I know how to do.
I am learning it as well. So it is a tie for Coco and Chap. So that means they are shooting off. This is crazy. Like, this is, I feel like, this is a small tournament. We're giving away good money, though.
Yes.
But this has put some intense archery out there, isn't it?
I love seeing the intense head-to-head.
Yeah. This is great.
And I love shooting that. I haven't been to a lot of tournaments where I could shoot that, and I'm trying to find all the ones I can and get some experience in it.
There's just not a lot out there, and that's why we decided to change it up a little.
Yeah. Very glad you did.
So we have Luke is right on the ball. He put that camera right on the target. We have 2 cameras right on the target, so we'll be able to see. Oh, no. Luke moved his camera. Here we go. He has it perfect, Luke. We want it on the archers. Julia, you keep yours on the target. This is a shoot off. I believe it's a shoot off.
Yes, it is.
It's 5-5.
That's
Looks like a 9. Coco let down. It's definitely a 9. Coco's at full draw. He had let his first one down and didn't fire.
It's a 10.
Let's look. It is a 10. Coco moves on. So much fun. Wow.
So much fun.
Poor Coco. It's never fun for the
No,
other person, is it?
it really is hard. I have shot a 1-arrow shoot-off at a national tournament and lost, and it's
Yeah.
hard. It's tough.
It really is.
The best thing to do in that situation is take it with grace and
That's right.
see how far you came and be proud of it.
Yep.
Because it takes a lot to get where both of these people are right now.
It is true. So what's going to happen is we're going to get down to the finals here, and once it's over, we will kill this broadcast, and we will get the range ready, and we will have another one, and we'll have one live feed that captures all of the shoot-offs.
Yep.
Yep. Should be a lot of fun.
Get back down there again.
Get back down there and do your thing.
Yeah.
Win yourself some money.
I'm going to try.
I'm sure it could be used for, I don't know, shoes, clothes, archery equipment.
Archery equipment.
I mean, that's how Ryan accessorizes.
Yeah.
What's
Probably the same for me.
What's the newest archery thing that we need to get to make me look cool?
What is the next thing that I'm going to spend a lot more money than it's probably worth on?
Archery.
Weights.
Well, on what?
Weights, like for
Wait. Oh
stabilizers.
man, I'm telling you.
That we not discovered that, but we realized that a few weeks ago. Just added some weight to my bow, and we're like,
Yeah.
why is weight so expensive? It's
We
just
ended
a
up
piece of metal.
finding a guy that mills them, that mills them, and we buy them that way. It's like $3 an ounce or something like
Oh,
that.
that's amazing.
And so once we bought the first ones, he does they look really good.
Yeah.
Like we like the look of them, and now we have probably majority of the kids in our club shoot this guy's weights.
And that's a good way for him to make money too.
Yeah.
Always good to support a small business over the giant, multi-million-dollar companies, I'm sure.
That's right. We can get good deals on weights, but this guy, really good deal.
Yeah. If you support someone for long enough, they're gonna give you a deal.
Yep. Here we go. Final 8. It is 3:30, so definitely we are starting the shoot off at 5.
At 5?
That would be my guess, is it starts at 5. Maybe 4:30. Because this is still going to take another 30 minutes, and then we got to get everything set up for the gold medal match. Boy, it got quiet in here, didn't it?
It did. Just for a second.
There's 2 ladies still left. We need to root for them, don't we?
We do.
All right, there we go.
Oh, Jordan's
Posting.
smiling now.
She's smiling.
Yeah.
Trenton is at 19 right now. Jordan's at a 9. I think Ethan just took 2 points on Claire. Ethan Chan.
I'd love to see him do really well in this.
Looks like Jordan got a 28 and Trenton got a 29. So that'll 2 points go to Trenton. Looks like Coco is going to be down 2 points, with 30 to a 29.
Oh my god. That's
Let me go.
I'm
and
just
see.
so impressed by all these archers, really.
Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get this recurve up here and just see where we are. So VK and Catherine Wu are shooting off together. on 5 and 6. And it looks like VK has it. Texas A&M Archer. Oh, somebody posted chat. Let me go see what's going on in the chat. So Jeff's asking the scoring process. So for Olympic recurve, it's outer 10, so it's not inner 10 like compound. It's normal scoring, so it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 if it's a single spot. If it's a 3 spot, it'll go down to 6. If you score, so if one scores more, like Trenton shot a 29 and Jordan shot a 28, Trenton gets 2 points. If they both tie, they both get 1 point. If you lose, you get 0 points. That's how it works. First person to 6 wins. If it's tied 5-5, and then we go to a 1-arrow shoot-off. Ethan and Claire both shot 10s. VK's killing it. He's got 2 10s down there right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good shoot here at the end.
Yeah, it really is.
29 for VK. Coco has a 20. Stefan, let's see what he's got, 19 right now. Let's see what we've got down there. Well, doesn't matter what he has. Coco just shot a 30.
Wow.
Jordan has a 20 right now. If Jordan hits a 10 here, she gets 2 points. Nope. Looks like they tied, so it'll be 1-1. So it'll be 3-1 for Jordan and Trenton. All right, just had to step away for a second. So, Brendon, what do you like to do other than archery?
Other than archery, I don't really have free time other than all of the extracurriculars I do.
We need to talk to your parents. You need to have a little bit of free time.
Okay. I don't choose not to have free time.
Oh, you like not having free time?
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
I have like mass amounts of free time, I feel like I'm being unproductive.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, just me.
What about you have time for boys?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
You don't. I know. That was my point. You have no time for boys. But then again, I'm good. I'm good with that as a dad when it comes to my daughters.
Yep.
My girls actually didn't date until my first one dated her senior year, and my other one didn't date until she was freshman in college.
Oh, well, that works.
Works for me, and I guarantee it works for your dad. Because boys are stupid at this age anyways.
Yes, I can agree with that. Every experience I've had with all of the boys in my grade, they're a hot mess.
Oh, yeah, 15, they're a hot mess.
My dad's giving you a thumbs up.
I don't see him.
He's over there.
They are a hot mess. Yeah, girls, I have 3 daughters, and definitely the girls are super mature. Once I'd say there's some drama with girls, trust me.
Yes, there's a lot of drama with, yeah.
Some emotion.
Yes.
The boys aren't as emotional, but
No.
it does take a little more time for them to mature.
I can agree with all of that.
I'm still trying to mature. Cody, I think your dad will probably agree as well. We're still kids. We have good women that keep us straight. That's what happens. All right, so Ethan is leading 3-1. Give me the thumbs up. He's like, preach it, brother. Oh no, so it's 3-3, Ethan and Claire. VJ, whatever his name is, VK has won. So we have an Aggie that's going, at least one Aggie moving to the top 4. Coco and Stefan are still shooting off 4-2. We have Claire Manis against Ethan Chan. It's 3-3. We have Jordan Miners and Trenton. It's 5-1 to Trenton. I think Jordan picked the wrong route to have to end with Trenton at the top 8.
Yeah. Really.
She's put up some good scores this round
She
too.
has. I've been watching all of the archers. I'm going to say it again. They've all been doing amazing.
I told Ryan he should probably think about going to Olympic recurve because there's no draw length limit. He does not agree.
Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't agree. It's not going to be long. You're going to have to start buying Tim Gillingham's old bows for him.
I know, right? I'm just hoping he'll stop growing.
Have to get him some specially made longer arrows and all the things.
So we have... And we're 70 seconds in, and Trenton and Jordan haven't shot a shot yet.
Yep.
Trenton just donut hold the X. Claire's sitting with a 28 right now. Ethan has a 19. He shoots a 10. He gets 2 points and go to 5-3. 9, they tie. Coco missed the target.
What?
Yeah.
Is he shooting
look at 7A.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened there.
Just outside. Shooting in 3 spots, a smaller target.
So I cannot tell on Ethan's target because of how the arrows are. Can't tell if he shot a 9 or a 10 on that last one. Trenton just like donut holed 3 arrows in that X.
Wow. That's
He didn't
impressive.
even give Jordan a chance. Jordan put up a fight with a 29, though.
She did. Yeah, she put up a fight the whole time. She's been putting up amazing scores.
So Trenton moves on. We'll need to see what. So we have a tie for Coco and Stefan. And then we'll get this range ready here in a minute. I'll ask your opinion. So I think what we'll do is 6 and 5 and 6, we can shoot off there.
Yeah, looks good to me.
I could take the green tape down and we can just shoot between those 2 bales.
We could.
I think that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
I think that will be the best.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll do. I think that's what I'll do.
Because if you have little stands for people, you want the targets to be spread out a little bit.
Yeah. And I think because you see the black tape down there.
Yes, that's where the actual bales.
USA Archery requires 80 centimeters. I'm not saying this like in a negative way. I'm just saying they require 80 centimeters. These targets are 42 inches. 80 centimeters, if you add 80 centimeters, you need 62 inches. So it means I need to add 10 inches on each side of the bale. My plan was to tear everything down and add 10 and basically add wood in between every one of them. And I was like, you know what? I've got enough bales just to leave it as a wall. So we'll just go ahead and leave the bales there and not add anything to them. All right, here we go. It is tied 4-4.
On both of the matches.
Yep. So there is a chance that neither one of these will be resolved.
Yeah, there is a chance.
There is a chance.
We could have 2 shootoffs. Small chance, but there is a chance.
Claire with a 9. Ethan with a 10. Coco with a 9. Stefan with a 10. Claire with another 9. Coco with a 10. Stefan with an X. So right now, Stefan is a 20. Coco's a 19. Ethan just shot an 8.
Oh, no.
I don't think, even if he shoots a 10 right here, I don't think he can beat Claire. Stefan moves on to the finals as well. So the finals will be Trenton, Claire Manis, BK, and Stefan. And I believe that will be 3 Aggies.
Yes, I think so.
I think so. And the token old lady, Claire. She's going to kill me for that.
She might.
She will. All right, that was actually pretty fun to watch. Now we're down to the final 4. We will shoot off for gold and silver, and then we will kill this feed. We will get the range ready, and we will get this thing back up and running for the final matches. What you think?
I'm excited. I'm ready.
You're ready. You
No.
need more food or anything?
No.
Okay. We got to make sure you're well hydrated, which you have your...
I do. I have my giant water bottle.
There you go. Show off that giant water bottle. Do you take that everywhere you go?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I saw that in Lancaster, too.
I had it.
Yep.
Or I have several different ones, but I always have a water bottle with me.
Big water bottle.
Yeah.
All right. We are almost there. What a day. Ethan put up a fight. Good job, Ethan Chan.
Yes.
That was pretty awesome.
Amazing shooting.
He's got to be
from him.
proud. He's smiling. You know, that's
Yes.
awesome. Even though he didn't move on to that Final Four, he did amazing.
Yes.
And
Definitely something
loving
to
to
be
see the
proud of.
smile instead of him walking away all disgruntled and
Yeah.
all of that.
Don't want that.
No. But that was heck of shooting. So here we go. So I put black tape between all the targets just because it was kind of an eyesore. It's kind of ugly.
Yeah.
You know? And so I put the black tape up just visually. It looks a little better. But don't shoot in between there because if you can see, there's some all thread in there and it will
Yeah.
mess your
That'll
arrow
destroy
up.
your arrows.
It will. All right, here we go. We are down to... Oops. Waiting for the brackets to update. There they are. So let me go ahead and fix the view of this. Zoom. Oh, every time I zoom, it just makes it wider. It's funny. Let's go back to... All right, so we are down to the Final Four. There's no messing around. We are there. We have our one white girl down there that we are rooting for.
Oh no.
Not that I'm not rooting against the Aggies, but it's always fun having a little diversity down there, right?
Yeah. No. All Aggies.
All Aggies.
Need all Aggies. Maybe she was an Aggie.
I don't think so. I think she's from up north.
Oh, okay.
I think she's a Yankee. She's probably a Yankee. Yeah, we really like Claire. If you've met Claire, she has the biggest smile of anybody here. All right, let's see. We've got 3 Aggies wearing the new shooting shirts this year. They look good.
They do. I like the look of them.
Look at 5 and 6. Could those targets
and
look
6?
almost exactly the same?
I sure do.
They're both shooting 29s. Looks like they both shot 10s on the left. They both missed to the left 8s. And then now let's see what happens. Yep, hit the same thing, 29-29. Looks like we will have a tie. And a 30 for Trenton. All right, that is not a good view right there. Looked like Luke fell asleep there for a minute. Looks like this is going to be, we're going to come down to the those two Aggies. They both shot 29s.
Wow.
Here we go. Couple more ends and we get this range ready to go. I'm sure everybody's ready to shoot. I feel bad that we are running so far behind, but looks like 3 hours by the time we kick this thing off.
Yeah.
We're going to do it at 2. I'm betting we're going to be closer to 5 once we have everything ready to go.
And here we go.
Here we go. Wow, I keep coughing like an old man, like a 90-year-old smoker, lady smoker, woman smoker.
What just happened?
Whoops! Somebody's bow dropped at full draw. Not somebody that was shooting. Claire shooting to the right. There you go, Claire. Claire just shot. She's sitting at 19. She just drilled her arrow. It looks like it'll be close if she's in or not. So she has a 29. Claire has a 28 or 29. I can't tell. So VK and Stefan are sitting at 19 apiece right now. Wow, right?
That's incredible.
Are you guys driving back home tonight?
Yes, we are.
Looks like VK may have won that one, so it'll be 3-1. Let's see what Trenton shoots. It's going to be close. There's a potential. I can't tell with one of Claire's arrows, but they may have tied, and it would be 3-1 if that's the case. But this has been a long day.
Yes. I wasn't even here for all of it.
I know. It's the bear bow went so smooth. I was like, man, we are right on track. This will be awesome. And then we did compound.
We threw a wrench in your whole plan, didn't we?
Threw a big old wrench. Big old wrench. So 3-1, and let's see what we've got here with Claire and Trenton. They're going to make us wait before they swap numbers. Yep. So Trenton, so that arrow must have just gone out.
Must have.
So 4-0. So we are down to the last couple arrows here.
Probably.
Aggies are shaking hands. No, they can't finish. The 5 and 6 can't finish on this one because it's 3-1. So even if he wins, it'll be 5-1, and we still have to shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hey, Jordan. She agreed with me on the screen.
See, that was a stank face.
I know that was a stank face. She didn't even have to say a word, did she?
Mm-mm. Not a word.
for Stefan. 8 for VK.
10 for Claire.
Yep. Can't believe how much I'm looking through my binoculars.
Didn't expect to be this into the recurves, did you?
I know, right? This is awesome. So Stefan shot 2 10s. If he shoots, he just has to shoot. Stefan just has to shoot. Stefan's one breathing deep right there. If he shoots just yellow, he wins this one, and they'll tie it for 3-3.
Oh.
What happened?
I don't know. Shot a 6.
Well, that was
that was not yellow. That was
not
blue.
how he wanted it to go.
Oh, man.
So now it'll be 5-1. Trenton's the last on line, 26 seconds left. If Trenton hits yellow, he wins. I said that a minute ago.
You did.
Hey, I jinxed him. And he
That is yellow.
wins. He wins that match. So what that means is Stefan moves on to the gold match, and Claire moves to the bronze match.
Bronze match. Yep. Then
We have one more, potentially. Man, it could be 2 more. If Stefan wins the next 2, we have to go. He has to win the next one. He'll go
Yep.
to be. It'll be 5-3, and then he'll win again. It'll be 5-5, and then we go to 1 arrow shoe off. I bet you that's what happened. It's going to happen.
yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Well,
That
Ren,
is-
what?
That is the thing about recurves, is that it could go so many different ways. There's never, okay, you have this much of a lead, you're done.
I know. Like, you never know.
Yeah.
If you know, judging. So I've judged outdoor nationals. I've judged USETs, the shootoffs, and I can't tell you how many times somebody's like 5-1 and they come back and win.
Yeah.
It's when you think like, nope, they can't come back, and then boom, they're back in it.
I'm sure that just takes a lot of determination on the archer's part.
Yeah. Yep. First USAT I judged. We were doing the shoot-offs, and they go on the little mic, says, "Hey, we need somebody over at Bell, whatever." And I was like, "Okay, I'm on my way to judge a 1 arrow shoot-off." And I walk over there, and it was Casey Koffel and
Oh, really?
somebody else. And Casey shoots a 6. Oh, no. And I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna win!" Like she was on fire at that point.
Yeah.
And the other girl shoots a 6, but further out. She wins, moves on, and then she ends up winning the whole thing after that. I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
Wow.
All right, here we go.
Smoking perfect X.
Yes, that was a good X. We got a good picture on it right now, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Another 10. Looks like another 10 there. Well, if he shoots a 10 here, he wins. Gonna make it interesting, isn't it?
You need to stop calling that. That looks like a 10.
And it is a 10. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
All right, Stefan. Boy, it is quiet in here.
It is. It really is. Take the headphones off.
One heck of a shoot right here.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Oh, he just buried a 10.
Awesome.
30. So 5-3. Wow. There we go. Let's walk down there. Let's keep this going. This is for the gold medal match. So whoever wins this one
Moves on to the gold
moves
medal
on.
match.
They were holding hands, skipping down the, the range.
And that's something hard. It is hard to face off against your friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that here
I
in a
was about to
minute.
say, you're about to do
Yeah.
this. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It is. I know it's hard because, and it's one of those things, and I don't know if it's the same with you, but Ryan, if his friends, he goes in to win. Trust me.
Yes.
He goes to win. If he loses, he wants one of his friends to win.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
we don't want to, he wants to keep it. We want to keep it as friends, but we don't want to.
Yes. I can agree with that. Like,
So if I'm going to lose, let's make sure somebody that we know wins, right?
like if I was in the bracket shoot off and I was eliminated on my first match by one of my friends, I'd be rooting for him the whole time.
Absolutely.
I'd be like, okay, you beat me, now you got to go win all this.
That's right. You better win it because now you got to make it
Yeah.
make me feel like I lost to the person that at least won the thing. All right, here we go. This is for the gold medal match. VK versus Stefan, 2 Aggies shooting it off. And this is a big difference. So you're shooting off. So first place is $2,500. Second place is $1,000, and third is $500.
Yes.
$10 for VK.
A 9 for
No, 8.
8. Oh, yeah.
8 for Stefan. It just looks that weird angle.
Yeah.
Weird angle there. You can see it there a little better.
Yes.
Good picture of him, isn't it? Is that an 8? I have to look down there.
I don't know.
I think it's a 9.
I can't tell. I can't hold my hand steady enough for that.
Stefan's got to put up 2 10s right here. 1 arrow at a time, right?
One arrow at a time.
10 right here. 10.
10.
That was easy. We can see that from the camera. Oh, he let down. You want to talk about intense? This is intense.
Yes. You can see him trying to the look back and the shake your head. He's trying to get himself back in the game.
Okay, he shot a 27. So what is that?
Oh,
I think he shot an 8.
he did.
I think he...
I don't know.
I think it's 27-27. I think VK wins. They tie with
And he
27.
gets to 6
He gets to
points.
6 points off the 1. That's what happens, I believe.
Wow.
Let's see.
I did not expect that.
I did not. I'm not making the call. Yep, that's it. VK moves on to the gold medal match. What we're going to do is...
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right.
Tie.
Wait a minute. Is it a tie?
Yeah. She just announced that.
So, so they did, it was so Stefan did win. So Stefan won that one, so it's now
Yes.
5-5. Wow, I thought it was 27-27, so it's been 28-27.
What? It's a tie.
No, but it went to 5-5. So they would have, if a tie, he would have gone to 6 if they had
Yeah.
27-27. No, they're shooting off.
Oh.
So Stefan is going to be going to 5 because he won that match. Now we go to
Okay.
a 1 arrow shoot off.
Okay. I see now. Okay.
How crazy is this?
This might be the most drawn out recurve match we've seen today.
Yeah, this is, of course, going to the gold medal match.
Yeah. Why not?
VK Oh yeah, this would have been like Ryan's just saying the gold medal match. This would have been great as a gold medal match.
It would have. It really would have.
But having this is the gold medal match would be like boom, done.
Yes. You know that's how it's gonna work out.
All right, it is 5-5, and we are shooting off for gold for the gold medal match. Not for gold, sorry, to go to the gold medal match. And this is a big, this is a big deal right here.
This is. It's a very big deal.
You're shooting for 500 or you're shooting for 2,500.
Yeah.
That's a difference. All right, here we go. Let's get on the archers. Good job, Luke. Julia, you guys got this right here.
Yeah, Luke don't have his headphones on. He ain't listening to you. 10.
Oh, this is closest to the center. So if he shoots one too, I believe they'll go down there with calipers. Both great shots.
Both amazing shots. Wow. All of the talent right there is amazing.
Wow. So one shot in the 10, the other one shot the X. So that's the difference. So VK moves on to the gold medal match. Let's look at the judge. Let's make him the call. There you go. VK moving on to the gold medal match. Unbelievable. I'm going to go ahead. Thank you for joining me on this.
Welcome.
If you want to continue, you can be a part of the Barebow. You're welcome, unless you want to go warm up.
I'm going to go warm up.
I would. But thank you very much for Brendon for hanging out with me and doing this. And
Thank you for inviting me up here.
Absolutely, and we'll do it again. All right, here we go. Now we'll get this thing ready for the gold medal match and our bronze and gold medal matches, and we will see you guys here in just a little bit.